The Duncan ball.
What's up? Hey,
in
listen,
the background.
Not game. We here, bruh. We got a show. Ethan tried to dip out. Tim tried to dip out. Me and Wayne said no. What y'all gonna do is y'all gonna log your computers on and y'all gonna do this show. That's what we said. So that's why we here. We in the building. What's up? Welcome to Philly Uncensored Sports Podcast. Again, we bringing the best Sixers and Eagles content in all the land. All right, what we got? Sixers up. This is a big time, huge win against Portland. The way it should have went down. You got an Eagles victory today. I know I wasn't on for the Eagles pod. I was celebrating my anniversary, 24 years in the game. Old head. That's how I do it. Congratulations to myself. I made it this far. But
just you, huh? Not y'all. You.
Actually, congratulations to my wife for putting up with me for this long. But we here. I mean, listen, all that trash. Ethan was talking about Joel. All that trash. Tim was talking about Joel. Joel said, I heard y'all slap in the mouth. I'm going to give y'all a 34-piece game. I'm going to get 15 rebounds. I'm going to also drop in 6 blocks and 7 assists. He was looking at a quadruple double. And B was impressive tonight. Maxey complimented to Wayne's point. It was what we talked. It was what Wayne mentioned. The dynamic duel. One game, won the next game. What's your thoughts? I could go all night.
All right, here's what I'll say. Portland is projected to win maybe 12 games. Okay. So basically,
here we go.
What happened was, you know how you take your son out and you play football with him, you toss the ball around with him. That was Joel doing with Portland today. It was all right. He was just tossing the ball around. This was not a legit team that we played. That's why I didn't want to come on and do the show. I'm like, this is one of them shows that you just do just to do. Portland
he didn't want to come on. That's why he's not showing his face, because he got the Jordan Crown face on right now.
A real team. They are not. They're there to just let the young bulls play.
You play who in front of you. You play who's in front of you.
The boy Anthony Simon is not even in the game. He didn't even play today. I mean, they really just started a bunch of players just to have fun. This was like trick or treating.
I'm glad y'all heard the hate firsthand. Yeah, you do gotta give Joel his prop. Listen, Maxey did get that. We was down a little bit. Maxey did get the because remember they started. You had the announcers started talking about Maxey, the franchise, and then Joel might have heard that.
Let's correct that. Joel was the one that told Maxey he's the franchise. They were quoting Joel before we start saying Joel was jealous and hearing that. Joel told him he was the franchise.
Maxey actually got the team. If you watch the game like we all did, Maxey actually got the team going because we was down at first for some reason. I don't know why we started slow. He started cooking with them threes, and after that, Joel just took over. But listen, it was a great game by Joel. Portland only got one big man and Eaton, and I don't think Tim used to love him too. That's another thing. Tim wanted Eaton with Joel, so don't nobody ever forget that.
Nah, I did not.
But Joel did what he's supposed to do. I love how Joel played this game though. He attacked on the boards too, the offensive boards. They could not do nothing with him down there. Sometimes I think Joel don't dominate down low like he could, like he did tonight. What do he have? 13, 14 rebounds or something like that? That should be a constant number for him, in my opinion. Last night, I think he had like 6 or 7. But we won a game. Listen, Joel, and he's looking for the cutter. That's something he's trying. I see him trying to add that to his game. And Sixers are doing more cutting too. So Joel was impressive tonight.
Has that been coached into his game, or is that?
Yeah, I think it's getting coached. I think it's getting coached.
I mean, I'm just asking questions here.
That's where I'm going with it. That's where I go with it. And we talked about Nick Nurse, and we know that he runs that kind of.
He's not going to be as good as Joker with the pass, but yeah, he's getting coached.
Well, he's not. I mean, Joker. You could tell Joker really is like a point guard at heart. You know what I'm saying? He just got the size, and he got the skill. He got the size and everything. But Joker ain't gonna come out there and get 6 or 7 blocks either. But that being said, I do think it's a lot to the system. I think it's a lot to even with the other players, to Ethan's point that he just made, you see the other players cutting. You know what I'm saying? I like not saying that Joel was this great passer and looking to pass before, but you've seen times where other dudes on this team have had the ball and waiting for somebody to cut and nobody cut. So now we got a coach that's coaching people up, and I'm not taking no shots at no previous coaches, but this coach is coaching people up, telling them to cut. He actually got mad at Tobias. He told Tobias, "Ain't no way in the world you should only be shooting 9 shots." Remember how many times we saw Tobias last season, and Tobias was shooting, and he's shooting like 48, 50%, but it's like he only shot like 5 shots. The coach is telling him he needs to shoot.
He hasn't seen enough of Tobias. That's why he want him to shoot more.
Tobias' shoot percentages was fine. Remember, the whole thing was because he didn't keep. Remember, that's the main thing. Said, "Oh, we got Tobias. He got one good half. That means he ain't gonna shoot no more the second half." That's what he was doing.
I can't hate on Tobias. Tobias has actually been playing very, very well this year. He's playing within himself. He's knocking down his open shots. He's knocking down his mid range. He's hustling. He's playing defense. You Gavin Reed. I can't be mad at Tobias. Tobias doing his thing, and I do agree. Just live. I do agree. B-ball Paul has been disappointing me this year. He looking real goofy. That air ball, little hook shot layup he shot, John. I was done after I seen that. I said, "Yo, I'm done. I'm not completely done with him." But that John got me a little irritated. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Let's get Bomba a little bit of burn.
Yeah, Paul is looking a little goofy out there. He's actually looked like he regressed a little bit. He looked better last year. I don't know if I know that it was talking in the summertime about them changing some of his mechanics. So I don't know if that had something to do with it a little bit. But he's
for his jumper, not for his game,
but his jumper. He took the three, and his three looked broken than ever. His three, he missed the whole court.
3-point shot looks suspect.
It's worse than PJ Tucker's.
It is. PJ actually hit the 3 tonight. I was happy.
It looked like he got a hitch, like he got the same thing that folks said.
Yes.
He was shooting.
I don't know what they tried to do to it, but whatever they tried to do, they need to undo it. Whatever juju they put on his thing, they need to undo that joint.
That's Paul's fault. He got more money he ever had in his life. He stopped selling his shirts and his hoodies. He went spend a little bit of that cash, and he ain't work hard this summer. He got to get back to working.
Well, we gonna see because he ain't out the mud yet. Because he ain't out the mud yet. Because that contract ain't all that great, so he ain't out the mud. But you know what I'm saying? He's still on a dirt road. That man ain't walking on asphalt yet.
I mean, he's a millionaire. He's a millionaire.
He got $24 million. That's enough.
How much?
$24 million.
Oh, 24. That should be enough. Yeah.
Did he get that much?
Like 23, 24 for like 3 years.
Yeah, he did 3 years. All I need is $1 million. I'm good.
After taxes, your agent, that's going to come down to about $12 million.
Even if he got 12.
12 should be good.
Ask all them former NBA players now that got to work.
Yo, he's still young. This is just his first contract.
Right. That's my whole point. He better work for that next one.
He ain't getting the next one. He played
and shout out to Kelly Oubre, who some people was on here trying to make him, you know what I'm saying, superstar status, basically, you know, talking about how great he was, but
really good.
He was great. What did he do wrong? He was great. Defense,
shooting 3%. Shooting 3%. Y'all was telling me about how all the scoring and everything else, but I'm not hating on Oubre. I like Oubre. I'm not hating on him. I'm hating on y'all for all the hype y'all was doing when I was telling y'all how sometimes he go into some games and have some horrible shooting games. So, but y'all tell me, oh, you just hating on the ball. You hating on. I'm telling you,
you tried to blame him.
Shout out to Kelly Oubre. You was giving him props.
You tried to blame him for Phoenix not making the playoffs. It's his fault. He played terrible the whole second half. That's why he make the playoffs.
He was playing outstanding. He was playing outstanding in the first half, and they was in playoff contention. And then when he fell off,
not true. He had one not too good game tonight. But on defense, he was solid. Picks, cut to the basket, rebounds, blocks. He did everything else you want to do. He better PJ than the PJ you love.
Exactly.
The who?
He better a PJ Tucker than the PJ you love. I'd rather have him than
PJ Tucker. PJ I love. Where did I ever had this great love for PJ? You talking to Tim? You talking to Tim?
Tim was jumping up and down. We signed that bum PJ.
I thought it was a good signing because we had no toughness. The same way I think Pat Beverly is a good signing because we had no toughness. We brought in some dudes that bring some toughness, and I like what they brought to the team. I did.
Q Sims, I agree. He said even when his shot's not falling, he still makes an impact, and he did. He was
I agree. I like Oubre. I just was trolling them, y'all.
He's blocking shots. This is what you do when you're not shooting the ball particularly well. You still
agree
ways, and he was able to do that. I listen.
Y'all say that when Toby was doing that.
I still think it was a great find. No, because Toby was getting Toby was getting scored on. His
Toby's defense was outstanding last year.
Yeah, not outstanding. It was okay in spurts. What? It was okay.
Nobody ever said defense Toby and outstanding.
Yeah. When he was strapping Tatum in the playoffs, he did.
Tatum gets strapped by everybody. He got strapped by Wiggins. He got strapped by. Tatum loves getting strapped.
Wiggins a good defensive player, though, right?
Huh?
I said Wiggins a good defensive player, though, right?
No, yeah. Listen, but what happened Game 7? Where was Toby at for Game 7?
Tatum dropped 50 years.
The team got on the bus. The team never got off the bus from Philly. Nobody except PJ, and he was only there for a quarter.
But yeah, I do agree. MOTC, I think he's better than McDaniels. I think it was Oubre.
He definitely is. Yeah,
I think we should have kept both of them. Be honest with you.
I was watching the game with my father-in-law, and I said from the rip that Minnesota, Portland got enough youthful athleticism to make it interesting the first 2 quarters, but I knew by the third quarter, fourth quarter, Sixers were going to pull away. They just don't have the skill. They don't have the all-star caliber players that we have. They don't have Tyrese Maxey level player. Tyrese is he balling right now. I know B had his game tonight, but Tyrese is still impressing me, man. That young bull, he is Dre. He's on the verge. I'm not going to anoint him as a superstar yet, but he has all the cookings, all the ingredients, I say, to be a superstar in this league. He's showing the tenacity, the toughness, that grit that we always want to see. A little bit of that dare I say, cockiness that we kind of wanted to see.
The swag.
Trash the Bulls. He about to be him. He about to be him in a minute.
You know what's the next step for him to be him? When he start getting them foul calls. Because
he's starting to get
a little bit. When he started getting them kind of foul calls that Dame was getting against us in the first game, then it's a wrap. Because ain't nobody gonna be able to stop Maxey because he gets hit all the time.
But crazy, he don't even need it right now. His jumper is so wet that he really don't even need the foul calls like that.
Yeah, but if you get him, it opens other stuff up. Because if guys can't necessarily just go down there and hit on you when you're driving and everything else, all those little bumps and this, that, and the other, and tug at and pull on people and all that other stuff falls. All that stuff slows you down when you're a fast guy like he is. So
he said he got stronger in the all season though to deal with that stuff.
You could definitely see it because you see when he's driving to the basket, he's initiating contact.
Yeah.
Dare I say he looked like he might have learned a little something from Harden because he plays a little bit like Harden, except for he looks to finish instead of just looking for the foul call.
That's nothing like Harden.
When Harden used to get all them foul calls, and even last year Harden drove to the basket, but he looking for foul calls instead of looking for finish.
Harden played dribble.
No, I'm talking about specifically driving to the basket.
Harden used to try to grab your arm and pull you in contact.
So am I the only one that saw when Harden was, and that was the problem? He kept missing layups or getting his layups punched, like he was getting in there trying to bully his way in.
Because he was trying to bully contact.
Abdul, I definitely agree. Tatum got strapped by Wiggins in that championship, but as regards him I'm not going to say he didn't learn nothing. At least how to initiate some contact from Harden. Yeah, he could have learned that. I mean, I'm not saying Harden trash. I don't think none of us on here will ever say Harden trash. But I just don't think Harden no longer belongs on this team. I just don't think he has a spot.
Oh, I agree.
I think the chemistry between Bede and Maxey right now is incredible. Oubre coming off the bench doing his thing. Even the way what's his name? Tobias Harris is playing, I think, is because I at a certain point, chemistry is everything, and you can't have too many scores. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. So sometimes you need your Bede and Maxey. Then you need your third tier scorer like Toby. Then you need everybody else to grab rebounds and play defense. My only problem for
What do you think about Boston then? Do you think Boston gonna have a problem because they got a bunch of cooks?
Yeah, listen, we beating Boston. I'm telling you, Boston not deep enough for one. They're not deep enough, and it may the only thing that's going to help Boston out though is that Holiday can forego his offensive game just to play defense. He's not selfish like that to feel like he needs to score.
So can the ball?
But they got 3
What's name can do that too? Scores. He don't got to score.
Who's that?
What's the boy just signed that $300 million deal?
You talking about Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brown not a ball. Brown has shown a pension where he's willing to like dollar back and let other dudes cook.
Tatum, the only boy that kind of needs and wants the ball on that team.
Yeah, he likes it.
They acquiesce to him because they know because he has more of an alpha male personality than Brown, and they acquiesce to him at least on the basketball court.
I can agree with that.
They strapped Dame.
They got Porzingis. They got
Kenny, I saw that Kenny tonight. Go ahead.
They got
Tim.
3 players that can score 30 on their team, and then they got 2 players that can do 20 a night. So I mean, I wouldn't say that it's too many cooks. To me, it looks like they got a lot of weapons.
Good. Is that true? Or just live? That better not be true, because that's what I was screaming all last year.
What did he say?
Nick Nurse talked about how you're not getting 15 rebounds. But the only thing I say about Maxey, we needs to work on a little bit is his defense. He's still a little kind of a liability on defensive end a little bit. He needs to work on that a little more.
I mean, if he's scoring at the clip he's scoring now, most players that's scoring at that clip are. I mean, they not great on defense, like especially guards.
Everybody not Kobe. You're right. Kobe, LeBron, Jordan. Everybody not that. You're right.
Yeah, Steph Curry. Steph Curry actually improved his defense later on in his career. But I mean, listen, I agree with Wayne. If you scored at that clip, you just need to be active. He's active on defense. He handsy. He get his hands in there. He get in the way. He not like a
get the occasional still breakout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he definitely doing his thing. And Kenny, I did see Ethan sent that about Dame only having him 6 points. I told them before that I felt Dame could possibly be in a season where he could be show a little bit wear and tear. I was using the word washed. Dame ain't washed, but I don't think Dame is going to be the Dame that for the whole year. I think you have games here and games there, but I don't think he's going to be the Dame Lillard that we all know and love in Portland. I'm telling you, if he has a year, if he only averages 24 a game or something like that, don't be shocked. I don't see Dame averaging 30 a game in Portland.
Paul Reed just put out a message. He said, "Shout out to all the Sixers fans supporting me on my good days and on my bad days." So I guess he kind of recognized that. He
ain't have a good day yet.
Yo, don't hate him.
Who said that? Who said that now?
Let's not be on the young boy Paul Reed, man.
I want to see Paul do well, but it's just I don't know. I'm not going to put a talent on him.
Why does he look so uncoordinated and like he don't know how to step through the lane? And even the announcers like that's a travel, but we'll let it go. With Paul Reed, like what is he doing? He's
airballing in his voice, in his head.
He's airballing hook shots and stuff. He
almost got he almost got the little baby giraffe type joint like a little bit where his coordination just ain't looking
like the baby giraffe, baby deer, like when they first born, and
walk right. I'm not seeing what I.
He does look uncoordinated. He looks uncoordinated at times.
He probably needs to sign with Kobe. I mean, with the boy Steph and get them Steph Curry sneakers on his feet or something.
Yeah, maybe
he needs something to help him.
He need to work with an athletic trainer or somebody to work on his athletics, his coordination, and not his athletic coordination.
He look like he running out the mud.
Running in the mud. but shout out to the Sixers though. The fact that they won back-to-back games, even traveling from Toronto and then coming in tonight, and then really just dominating this team. So this just shows that a lot of character for them in the young season.
Y'all not feeling? Do y'all see Pat Bev is trying to really endear himself to Sixers fans, and I don't think y'all really,
I like Pat Bev.
Bev love. He's trying to endear himself to Philly, man. You can see it. Is he trying too hard?
It got to be organic, man. It got to be real. We know
he's trying too hard.
It got to be real. It got to be organic.
But this is what I'll give him, because he did something. It was something he did when he first got here, and then like he was like, yo, like he was saying like that somebody like the people was acting funny or something, and they was like, yo, this Philly, you gotta know how Philly people is. He put himself in a position where he willing to learn about Philly people, you know what I'm saying, and be like, all right, I'm embracing the culture. I'm not mad at that. Like he still like he just got here, he only been like a couple months. But the man sitting up there, he got enough common sense to come in and wear a Phillies jersey, like to show love to the fans, knowing the fans feeling down because the Phillies lost and stuff like that. You had some other dudes coming here, like what's his name, Mike Scott, coming here going to a Redskins game and want to get in fight with Eagle fans. Like come on, and then everybody was loving Mike Scott. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you got a dude that's embracing himself to the Sixers fans, man. I'm not mad at that.
No, I'm not mad at that at all. Neither. I'm not mad at that at all. Neither. The he given a little bit of the bull. John, what's his name? Morgan and Morgan, the lawyer. You ever see Morgan and Morgan, all them posters he had?
John Morgan. John
Morgan and all that goofy stuff. And now he got one where he like a closer and he dressed up like a pitcher, like he played for the Phillies. And he like the #1 closer and all this stuff. Like it's giving a little try hard a little bit. Because I'm like, first of all, if you from Philly, you don't never call a guy John. So you didn't make the name John Morgan because you don't use that word when it comes to talk about a guy. But I do agree with Wayne. I think Philly fans love a grimy type bull who gonna give it all. He get all the heart, all the passion, like Pat Bev. So Philly fans are gonna end up loving Pat Bev. Don't let us win a championship with him and the team. Have him celebrating like they did when they beat, Don't let us win a championship. Have him celebrating like that. We would love Pat for that. We love Pat.
That will endear him to the team. He did that.
Yes,
that will endear him to the team.
But he definitely is a Philly type guy, though. That's what I'm saying. Him, I think Oubre is too. Like we love to do the hustle and everything else, and then got a little flash to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bring that little extra. We got the team that y'all always have been saying, these athletic wings and stuff. We got a bunch of them.
We got one.
One?
We got one.
Listen, MOTC, stop riding Lucas so hard. Maxey is playing on that level.
Daniel House not an athletic wing to play defense?
House got some athletics to him. I like House. I even like the boy Springer. The boy Springer, he's not a wing.
I like Springer.
Springer
actually more of a guard.
Springer got some. Springer got some athleticism too.
I told y'all about Springer last year. Like
Springer go up a block your shot and Springer go up and grab a tough board too. He actually did that a couple times. I like the boy Springer a lot. But Maxey is playing. He is playing on that level, man. And somebody said it earlier. I think it might have been MOTC. I know he loved Luka. And Luka actually had a good game the other night too. He had 49. But if Maxey makes an all-star game, when he starts making all-star games, that's when he'll officially be on that superstar level. But he had, like I said, he has the ingredients to do so. He got the ingredients. It's just a matter of time right now.
Will he make it this year?
I think so.
You got Dame in the way. You got I
think I actually think he could go past Dame. Depending on when we play them again, because I don't think Dame can compete with him. Dame couldn't even match up with him the first time if the refs ain't giving. I'll stand 10 toes on that. The refs gave that game to Dame.
I agree with that. Maxey, RJ Live said once Maxey got the All-Star game, he's an All-Star. Whistle, it's a wrap. Oh, yeah, I think you might have been the one that said that earlier. Yeah, I agree. Once you get the All-Star game, it is.
What guards you got in the East? You got.
But they don't really do it like East and West no more, and just like this.
They're doing East and West now. It's East and West this year, I heard.
I don't even know what.
Yep. It's back to East and West.
It's back to East and West now.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so you got Dame Lillard, you got Trae Young, Dame.
Trae make it last year, I think, right?
Trae make the All-Star game last year. You sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he did.
You know one thing Maxey got going for him though is his first game was that national game against the Bucks. Everybody was watching. Everybody seen him step out and do that. So now, once you see that, and then all of a sudden you still see his name up there and he's dropping, you know what I'm saying, putting in buckets, that attention's going to be there.
I think he's going to be one of the top leading scorers, I think, in the NBA. So I'm talking about top. He's going to be in top 10, I think, altogether, and maybe top 5 in guards. So we'll see if he's in there like that, he's gonna have to get some consideration.
J-Rue, Dame, Trae, Jimmy.
Right now, Maxey is above Drew.
Yeah, I don't see Drew making it this year. Beyond, he coming off the bench too, or is he starting? I guess he starting. I don't know if Drew gonna make it this year. Trying to catch up to him.
Yeah. I mean, right now, Maxey probably in the league.
Oh wait. What up? Don't forget about Brunson. Brunson's still playing, ain't he? I don't know what he's doing this year, but.
Yeah, true that. I mean, Jaylen Brown, you still got Jaylen Brown. He a guard, right?
Yeah.
So, somebody did say Jalen Boots. They said Jalen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you still got Jaylen Brown. So that's going to be tough to get over somebody like Jalen.
Especially Zach LaVine, a guard or forward. What does he play?
I think a 2 guard because I think DeRozan is the small forward. I don't know. They like switch back and forth either or.
He got.
But I think Maxey. I think Maxey is likable. I think he's one of them stories that the league like. I mean, he clean cut. He's still with his not clean cut, but he's like a good, outstanding young man, nicely spoken. You know what I'm saying, speaks nicely, presents himself well. His parent got both his parents. That's the kind of people that they, you know what I'm saying. And then he can hear a hooper too. I think the league can get behind somebody like Maxey.
I agree with that. Time will tell. We'll see. It's all depending on too how good we playing. Because if we up there, number 1, number 2 seed type deal, you always get better looks and more consideration if your team winning too. So if your team hooping, if we up there 1, 2, 3 seed, I think he'll make the All-Star game. I honestly do, because he's gonna be one of the reasons why we that high. So if we there, I think he's going. So we'll see where that ends. But I mean, we looking better, I think, than a lot of people thought. Granted, I mean, I agree with Tim. Portland was a cakewalk team. We should have blew them out. But even like Wayne was saying, after the loss, which should have been a win to Milwaukee, a lot of people didn't think that game would be that close or that winnable. I had some people saying we was going to be down by 15. We was going to lose the game by at least 15 points and all the stuff like that. And we came to ball, should have won that game, won the last game, and now we we just won this game. So.
And we started. This was a third game in 4 nights. You starting the season off like that. Look at Embiid; ain't hardly played none of the preseason, and he coming in here. You got him playing 3 games in 4 nights. Like the whole team. I mean, it's a good start to the season, bro. I feel good about the team.
Speaking of Embiid, the first game I didn't like how the last 2 games Embiid been getting up and down the court. The first game he was a little. I know he didn't play all preseason, but this game I noticed B getting up and down the court, man.
He didn't play no preseason.
He was getting up and down the court, man.
Hey, that's what I have to say.
Yeah,
hey, Kurt's classic. I ain't gonna hold you. It do irritate me some when I see Maxey balling. He got like move his hair out his eyes. That move right there, it kind of irritates me a little bit. Like, come on, bro. Like, just at least just cut that part down or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he be right down the court with the ball, like shaking the hair out his eyes.
It gives free throws. Be like,
it give a little zest vibe to it a little bit. You gotta do that. That do get a little irritating, but he hooping. He definitely, and somebody said mentioned earlier, he definitely put some size on. You know what I mean? Which is going to help his game out, help him finish at the rack, help him when people try to bully him and all that kind of stuff like that. That one shot he had when we was against the shot clock, that fadeaway jump shot.
That was nice.
Almost it was like
he hit a couple of them like back to back.
Yeah, that was his range is crazy. He's getting real deep range, and he could elevate. He got the athleticism to elevate and get that shot off over people, which is going to be crucial going against Boston. When he got to face Tatum, when he got to face Brown, he's going to need that, be able to shoot that high arcing jumper like that to really make some things happen. So
I would like to see the Sixers do a trade with Orlando and get John. I like Jonathan Isaac, man. I know he's been hurt like the last 2.5 years.
I don't like him.
You don't like him? I know why you don't like him. But he a tall, athletic wing, man. He's 6'9", boy that can run the floor, shoot the three, finish. I like him. I like him. He's not getting no burn.
We good.
I would try to get him.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we got to get, as long as we don't bring Harden back, I'm fine. I'm fine. Whoever we try to get, I just think I don't see a spot for Harden. I hate to be so out on Harden, but I just don't see a fit for him, man. The chemistry right now between B and Maxey and the rest of the team is just looking very good, man. You bring Harden, if you run the risk of bringing Harden back and the chemistry not looking good, and then what you got, like.
Yeah, I don't think the energy would be the same if he's in there.
I agree.
No, me either. I agree.
So,
I mean, listen, if he plays within the system,
this is my point. You really think that's going to happen?
You ain't going to get
really think Harden going to play within the system?
No, but right now nobody wants him. Clippers are playing well, like nobody want Harden.
I mean, offensively, you think he could be any worse than what Melton has been?
But defensively, Melton been hustling on D and stuff, getting boards.
That's true.
So listen, I don't know. I just don't see a spot for him. Somebody asked about Maxey in the 3-point contest. Yeah, I can see Maxey in the 3-point contest. I told you I think he's one of the best 3-point shooters in the He's gonna be one.
For some reason, I don't think he'll do well in it.
Because of how he shoots.
I think Maxey to me is more like a rhythm shooter, like the pull up three, or like his shots seem more. I mean, he could probably hit him. Stand still too. But sometimes it's a different flow. Like some bulls had it, like you gotta have that step into swap, like not. And some guys that do both, like Steph Curry, can shoot any kind of way.
Hey, MOTC, real quick. Listen, leave my man Mark alone, bro. Mark ain't no lame. Leave him alone. My man Mark told you to chill. Tell him to chill, man. Me and Mark go way, way back. He go back with everybody on this joint. You cool. You good peoples too. But leave my man Mark alone, bro. Don't rile him up like that. Don't disrespect my OG like that. He good people. But 3-point contest, I think Maxey get it and Maxey win. I got the utmost confidence. I got as much confidence in Maxey as I got in Jalen Hurts, right now the best quarterback in football right now. But I mean, I missed the Eagles pod earlier.
You missed that podcast.
I just had to throw that in there right now. Y'all see Patrick Mahomes?
I would have bet money that he was going to try to do this.
Y'all see Patrick Mahomes lay that little stink?
Yeah. But they said Patrick Mahomes. They said he had the flu before the game. They did say that.
When Tim was saying Jalen was hurt, you was calling excuses.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm not trying to hear all that. I'm not trying to hear all that right now.
Danny Jordan with the flu game. I honestly,
I
wasn't Jordan with the flu game.
I said it earlier. I think Jalen looked like he was hurt today on that one run when he ran for that first down. I thought he was hobbling a little bit. And that being said, he bounced back and had an outstanding game.
He might get some
on the radio too. They said he
might need surgery after the season, and it's not going to heal during the season. So he just got to.
That's what you heard. Who told you that?
An nagging injury.
Tawana.
That's what Tim gonna run with. So anytime it's anything off, like see that knee
now. I know we here for Sixers content, but Jalen right now is him. He's the best quarterback in the NFL. He's playing the best right now. I don't think this is no debate in my mind.
He's the best quarterback right now in the league. Yeah,
and we got the best receiver in the NFL too.
I'm sorry, what you say?
Oh, he is
the best quarterback in the league right now.
Okay. There we go.
AR just live. Chill with the Toby stuff. It's only 3 games. We know what Toby is.
Because this might be true.
He's talking about Nick Nurse.
I mean, we're going to see. It's still early. I agree. It's still early. It's only 3 games in. That's just like we don't even know if Maxey and B going to keep it up at this pace. And, you know what I'm saying? Uber and everything else. I'm just saying as of right now, it looks like everything is working on that. So, but I think that it's going to get better, and I think everybody's buying into what Nick Nurse is teaching and his scheme and everything else. I like the Sixers this year, man. I like how it look.
Yeah, me too. I don't think it's going nowhere. I don't think. Listen, the only time I'm concerned about Joel Embiid for real is playoff time. Regular season, Joel, easy money. Playoff time, Joel is when I get concerned. Now, I want to see if Maxey can translate what he's doing to the playoffs as well. Now,
but that's where I think the system. That's where I think the system helps. Like a couple people saying about B being more down in the post. I think it's not like he got to go down, set up in the post, and just wait. It's so much movement going on. Nurse got this system that they're running now, where it's so much movement that you end up having B in a position where as soon as he catches it, he don't got to do the back down like 10 dribbles before he can get in there. Like he's in a better position to receive the pass, and everybody's making passes now. So, and the passing is more crisp on this team from everybody.
Hold on, let me look up Matisse Thybulle's stats.
Remember when y'all said Matisse? Who that? Was it?
Let me look up Matisse.
He's dealing with
Matisse gonna go over there. He putting in work.
They said he's dealing with a foot injury. They said Matisse got left.
He's got little feet.
They only gave him 11 minutes
and 2 points.
Another news.
Didn't he just sign an $80 million deal?
No, he didn't get that much.
You sure?
He got maybe 30, 25 because Houston signed him, and I think they matched the deal. If I'm not mistaken, I see
what he got now because I'm.
But listen, if we do get rid of Harden and we need a backup point guard, would you show interest in getting Malcolm Brogdon from Portland as your?
I would love to get Malcolm Brogdon from Portland.
Could you imagine Malcolm Brogdon? He was on Boston. Like last couple of years playing around. Think about going to finals. Now you're in Portland. Like
He's gonna be a trade piece because he's not gonna be able to grow with that team. That's a young team. So I'm thinking he'll be available come the trade deadline.
So what are we trading to get him here? What are we going to be able to trade to get him?
He was a little upset because he thought he was going to.
They're going to want picks. They're trading. They're working for the future.
Yeah, that's true. I would love to get Malcolm Brogdon. Malcolm Brogdon will be a great fit with this team. You put him in
backup point guard. I might start him over Melton.
No, what you might. No, you absolutely start him over Melton. Melton now comes off where he should be coming off the bench. Melton's not a starting point guard in the NBA. Be honest.
No, he's not even point guard now. I don't know what he is.
I don't think Melton is a starting guard on a championship team.
He's proved that last year.
He would give minutes after Pat Bev. I would put Pat Bev in off the bench before him.
So you would bring Brogdon in as your starting point guard?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And he can hit the three. It's crazy as the shot looks.
Brogdon starting. Brogdon got dishes. He could pass.
I definitely put Brogdon starting.
He's not a turnover dude.
I would contemplate that trading him, especially if Harden is not available.
I was actually said that to my father-in-law when I was watching the game. I said I would love to get Malcolm Brogdon on this team. I would love to get him. That would be a huge piece. I think we get him now. We seriously talking about contention. Yes.
We still contending. We gonna have 2 30-point scores.
No. Listen, I think we still gonna be one of the top. I'm just saying. No, I know you trolling, but I'm just saying. I think we will be hands down legitimate 1-2.
That team.
Yes.
Well, who do you think is the number 1 seed right now? Who's the top team in the East right now to y'all?
Boston, but they don't have the.
We up there. For what I'm seeing now, I didn't have a lot of faith into the season. Tell you the truth. But we up there right now.
Only me.
No. I've been telling you I think B and Maxey gonna be all right. Man, Tim, he's on the same page with that. Stop that. I said
Brooklyn with Ben Simmons though, they're gonna be good.
Who?
Oh yeah, I believe.
Well, I thought we always sit there talking about if Maxey take his game up to the next level, which it looks like he did.
No. See, I told you it wasn't an if. I said Maxey will take his game to the next level. What did I say? I said Maxey will average 25 to 27 this year, especially if Harden don't play. This is what I predicted, and so far he's actually exceeding my expectations. Kev Scott, what up, fellas? I'm back. What do you say? Brogdon good, but injury prone. That's why he's trade bait. I mean,
Bede injury prone too.
We would definitely have to manage his playing time.
Mm-hmm.
But closer to the deadline, because I'm looking at today, he played 26 minutes. How many minutes did he get today with them?
Yeah,
he got all 5 more minutes.
Boozilla, I agree. I think Boston's gonna miss Smart a lot more than people give him. I know Drew's a great defender and everything else, but Smart brings a certain swag to that team. He brought that toughness to that team. Who was that man?
Memphis.
Oh yeah, they stay.
He might be getting ready to get traded somewhere too, because Memphis ain't doing nothing this year.
Well, they right now Ja's out for 25 games, so
Ja's out for 25, and they lost Adams for the whole season.
I saw that.
Hey Tim, RJ Live saying check the super chat. Why are you saying check the super chat? It ain't going through for you or something?
I think it's about the bull comment.
Oh, okay.
No, we did. We just read it.
What did he say? SS relabel.
We gave us props. We appreciate it. We your super chat. You weren't bothered by anybody else's super chat.
Listen, I'm cutting into my sleep time. I gotta get up for work at 4 a.m, man. So anything y'all do is appreciated. So thank you, Kev Scott. That's love, man.
No, we appreciate you though.
Mark said, yeah, I would say the Boston. We say I would say Boston. But I want to see how we match up against them because the Bucks game was for Gazy. I agree with that, and I do want to see when we play Boston in a couple of days. We play them in four games from now. I think we play Boston.
Anybody worried about Miami?
They always going to be a tough out as long as they got Spoelstra and they got Jimmy Butler
and Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, if they make the playoffs, they're gonna give anybody a problem. They play.
I agree.
I think I told you before, one of these young teams is going to surprise you. Either Indiana or Orlando. One of them they're going to be in the top 5 somewhere.
I can see it being Indiana. I mean, your boy over there, right? Young boy over there balling.
Oh, Ethan boy Halliburton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have still been a good pick if we had Halliburton and Maxey in that backcourt. But
Yeah.
Neither here nor there, but Wayne and Tim wanted Harden so bad, and that's what we got.
Here go the lies. Here goes the lies.
If he'd have brought Halliburton in here, he'd have blew his knee out and been done. That's the way stuff worked for us.
Wayne jumped up and down. Wayne jumped up and down for Harden.
Okay.
Jumped up and down.
As I'm telling you, this is the beginning of the Beating Heart show. I called it during the off season, and I'm going to continue to call it. Maxey is going to be averaging at least anywhere between 25, 27 points a game, especially if Harden don't come back. He may even get around 28, 29.
I don't even know if we could afford Halliburton and Maxey, because Maxey gonna get that big contract too. You know good and well, Maxey about to get paid. He gonna get a big.
Hopefully Morey don't do him dirty.
Contracts. I don't think Morey gonna do him dirty.
Hey,
Harden set himself up for that.
Hart was his love child, and he still did him dirty. So you know.
He's saying he did it. You know who did him dirty is the Sixers ownership. They said we're not paying that man all that money.
Harden did himself dirty, having 9 points in Game 7.
No, I agree, but I'm saying the ownership. If I'm the owner of the team, I don't care what Morey said. You know, if he bought, Harden feels as though he bought out last year. The ownership. If I'm ownership, I'm looking like this. The way you finish the year off, like I'm not investing 3 years into that.
I agree with that absolutely, and I think we all know that. I'm not check for Harden after that.
I think we always on that same page. We played the Suns on Saturday. That should be a good game. It's a 1:00 game. So
Saturday.
Our next game is Thursday, which is Toronto, and then after
you said we play the Suns 1:00 on a Saturday. Dang, ain't that like a? Oh, we better get them to business. That's like what, like 11 o'clock in the morning for them.
Yeah, I mean they might.
No, we don't need Harden, Mark. Which would call it Devin Booker, he didn't play last game. Is he injured or something happened to him? I know last game he didn't. I checked the stats.
I don't even want to watch this game because all they're gonna do is highlight PJ Tucker screaming and hollering at Kevin Durant, having
his
0
mom.
points. KD got 30. Yeah, all they're gonna talk about is PJ Tucker's so tough. KD still got 40, and PJ Tucker getting all these props.
The new storyline is now Maxey. We're not worried about PJ. The new storyline is Maxey, bro. He's the new storyline.
All right, Ethan is losing power, and we got to get to work tomorrow morning.
I'm gonna be up on some type time tomorrow morning.
So y'all know what to do. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that.
We don't need Harden. Mark, we don't need Harden.
The only thing we need Harden for is trade bait to bring in some more firepower.
We can get Malcolm Brogdon. We don't need Harden. But y'all, thanks for listening.
We'll see y'all Thursday.
Peace.
Shout out to everybody that's on screen.